What's up? I'm Anthony.
I'm Max.
And I'm Pipitachi 911. Or
Pipichi. In this podcast, we're going to be talking about Pipichi, his music, and how Pipichi Lover 911 got into Pipichi, how he learned about him, and just his opinions.
So Andrew, what have you listened to so far?
So I've listened to the entirety of Halos and Hearts. I've listened to Ninth Inning. I listened to the other one. I forget the name of it.
Other Side.
Flip Side. Oh yeah. Other Side. And then I've also listened, to Stay With Me and Goodbye.
Of course.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great songs. So
Good start.
I was wondering, so how did you learn about Pipichi?
I saw one of the screenshots that on Spotify that said album was dropping in 14 days or whatever. And I was like, okay, I don't know who this guy is, but the song was Stay With Me. And I was like, oh, I really like the song.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know if it was going to be on the album or not. But when the album, I was excited for the album because I heard that song and it was really good. So the album dropped and I maybe listened to the first 4 songs. I didn't really pay much attention to it. But out of nowhere, last week, I'm not even going to lie, I listened to Stay With Me again, and I was like, okay, this guy's actually really good. So then I finished Halos and Hearts, and then, I made the account after I finished Halos and Hearts, essentially.
I was actually telling Anthony the other day that, that's why I made the day one. I don't know if you saw it, but, how I have the days of introducing more people to Pipichi. I had day one as Stay With Me, because I told Anthony, even if that's not, Pipichi's, listener's favorite song, absolute favorite, it's the best, to get someone into Pipichi.
No, that is what Stay With Me got me into Pipichi. I just like the flow. I just like...
Your favorite song is Light It Up, right?
Yeah, Light It Up.
Light It Up. That's a good song.
Since you've really only listened to the album, would you say that you're able to make a top 5?
Top 5 of the album?
Just favorite songs.
Light It Up, Stay With Me, Goodbye, not Utopia, Soul on Fire. It's a good song, good lyrics, everything like that. And then Utopia, I would go 5.
Everyone has their different music taste, and that's why I love, Pipichi, some songs are for these listeners, some songs are for these listeners, and, he's really good at just making songs for everybody, and going with his flow.
The diversity that he has, he has so many different styles. Ninth Inning, I would say, I listened to that earlier. I would say it's not my favorite. I personally wouldn't listen to it. There's some songs that I think, fit maybe a different category. I know you like it, or is it?
It was Anthony. I also really like Ninth Inning, though. I just know, I think that's in Anthony's top 5, right? Is it?
Easy, yeah. I don't know the exact order, but Ninth Inning's up there.
Goodbye's up there.
Or no, I think Stay With Me might have just been bumped out, actually. I think it'd be Road to Heaven, Goodbye, Trade This, Wish Me... wait, what?
You said
Wish Me Luck, and then Ninth Inning.
Ninth Inning. Wish Me Luck is a lot like Other Side because they both have Raneem in it. Raneem and Mom.
I like the lyrics more on Wish Me Luck.
I like the meaning and the story behind Other Side. I think it's a pretty good portrait of what he sees in his future and stuff like that. I mean, it's pretty...
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Raneem really cooks on those songs she's featured on. And I heard from when I think he was talking to you on the live when he said this, but that Raneem was she made the choir for Light It Up.
Yeah, on Light It Up, because I told him how I really liked the choir.
Yeah. And
then he was like, "Yeah, shout out to Raneem." And I thought it was kind of funny because I screen recorded the whole thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But after he said that, I was like, yeah, and I almost sounded like I was like I didn't care.
Did
but,
you know
I didn't mean
who
to make
Raneem
it
was?
sound like that. He was just like, shout out to Raneem. And I was like, oh, yeah. The choir in that is just amazing, though.
Shout out to Raneem. She made the whole thing happen with the choir. Shout out to her.
Oh, yeah. You can go back and listen to that. But, It seemed like I was super
Yeah,
whatever.
you're good.
Did you ever hear back from Renee?
No, I have not. But I did hear back from Thomas Austin.
Yeah,
That's pretty
showed me
cool.
that. He kind of reminds me of like the, you know how a lot of people compare Pipitchi to Kanye?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like if Thomas Austin probably gets a lot of like MF Doom stuff.
I could see that. MF Doom is more like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but
It's like style of rap.
Skating Around the Problem freestyle, that's probably my favorite of his with Pipitchi. Come Back, This Is Why.
You said you posted on the TikTok that the most underrated song was Odds, but I feel like Skating Around the Problem freestyle.
I accidentally said like with two of those videos where I had like the greater symbols, I accidentally put less than, but I meant greater than. If Pipitchi, if you're watching this, I did not mean to diss your music. So what's cool is when I was texting or more like commenting, but like we were like kind of texting back and forth with Thomas Austin, he said that like they actually like talked about our podcast. That's why he knew about it. Like him and Pipitchi, they were talking to each other about our podcast, and that's exactly like that just feels great because that's why we started this podcast.
That is pretty great.
That was a great feeling that Thomas Austin told me about that.
Also, oh my gosh, getting on call, that was probably the best thing. I was so nervous. I was like shaking and everything, but after I got off the call, I was just like, I felt so fulfilled, honestly. I think he did gain a lot of traction leading up to the album.
Yeah.
But I do think he did fairly well. YouTube, I think, in my opinion, is a less...
Yeah.
To get your content across effectively on YouTube is a lot harder.
So yeah, that's actually why I made the TikTok, and I knew like I wasn't gonna get any like views if like on the TikTok all I talked about was like, hey, go check out our podcast, go check out our podcast. So what I made sure to do is first get followed by Pipitchi, first get noticed by just posting fan content, you know, and I still do, even though we already got noticed. But I just wanted him to first like see us and then follow us, and now we can start posting a little bit about our podcast, but mostly just on YouTube and having the link in our bio.
Yeah.
Like when the first episode came out, I promoted that a little bit. I've been like I do a bit on Instagram. Max runs the TikTok just about entirely by himself, and I take care of the Instagram and mostly the YouTube. I edit the videos and stuff.
Okay.
But his community and fan base is not nearly as avid on the other apps. Like he only has 3,000 followers on YouTube, and like on TikTok, it's pretty easy to find accounts that just like do nothing but glaze him, both of you. And but Instagram, there's like no videos about him. All the hashtags for Pipitchi are by him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to build that up.
I think that's kind of like to do. The thing with Instagram and YouTube is it is a lot. Like, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but Instagram and YouTube is a lot more personalized than TikTok is. TikTok will give you a wide range of anything. But, like, TikTok, it's a lot easier to get your content out there because, like, because your For You page is just, like, random stuff. Like, mine is never, like, what I want it to be. But if every time I go on Instagram or YouTube, it's exactly what I want it to be. It's, like, super personalized. Like, my Instagram account is stuff that I actually want to see and stuff like that. I'm not saying there's stuff that I don't want to see on TikTok. I'm just saying it's a lot more personalized, so it's a lot harder to get stuff out there, especially for newer channels on Instagram Instagram and YouTube.
Yes. I agree with that. I see what you mean about that.
Yeah.
So we're not quite done yet, but I was wondering, like, if, like, say he came out with a new single or a new album, would you like to do this again?
Me?
Yeah, like, if we talked about the album, talked about the...
Yeah. No, I would want to do this again.
That's
and
good.
I think he comes out with a lot of singles, so I
yeah,
wouldn't be
he
surprised
does
if
come
he
out with a
dropped
lot of
this thing.
singles. If he just posted a single, it'd probably be a pretty short podcast, though. But an album, that'd be a long podcast, like our first episode.
was
long.
27 minutes long.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, Thomas Austin just came out with his new album. We can do something about that.
yeah.
I just want to ask, like, because, like, it's like the TandDpodcast, right? Or, like, TNA or something like that.
TND, yeah.
What is it, like, actually supposed to... Is it focused on Pipitochi, or is it just, like, music?
We're starting with Peak Pitchy, but
Peak... Oh,
we're
I see where you're coming from,
Yep.
Anthony. The thing about me, I don't know why I do this, but, like, I will start a TikTok account for every single, like, minute little thing that I like.
yeah.
I
Like,
don't know why you do that either.
I probably have, like, over 20 TikTok accounts over my entire... I've had TikTok since, like, 2018.
Oh wow.
And I probably have, like, 20 accounts. Probably more, honestly.
I mean, everyone has their different habits.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I kind of like content creation. I mean, it's fun. It gives me something to do. But after a while, you run out of ideas, and you're just... I mean, I've already ran out of ideas. I don't know what more to post.
Yeah.
You can do what we're doing, like the day one of introducing people to Pipitochi.
No, see, that's just... I get that. Like, I feel like that would... Like, what Max... You're Max, right? Your name's Max,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, what he does on the account, like, that's great and all, but I feel like a ton of people, like, so many people do that.
Yeah.
Especially-
I get that.
Yeah. So, it's just kind of... I don't know. I'm trying to find something, like, original to do.
No, that's great.
Yeah, I
That
thought
was
it was
just
Pipitochi.
for him.
I had just now realized it was Pipitochi until I didn't know that until I called him, because I was like, oh, you should go like Pipitochi Lover 9/11's new video, and he's like, how'd you say my name? Maybe it would be great if you go and like Pipitochi Lover 9/11's new video. I'm not him. I don't know who it is. Don't ask me. I'm just saying.
Wait, how'd you say my name?
Oh, did he say that? That's hilarious.
I said, how'd you say my name?
I'm
I
glad
said,
Anthony
Pipitochi.
sent me that video of his name being said before I got on call, because if I said it wrong too, like I'm glad.
I said it wrong to him, and he was like, how'd you
I
say
mean,
it?
I'm sure it's fine.
I know.
He's a
I
fun
know.
guy. He was very happy in that live.
Yeah.
I'm glad that tech problems wasn't happening during. I mean, I think it was, right. Like
Yeah.
It did cut off of speaker for a little bit while I was on call, but like
Yeah, I drove.
Have I been saying Pipitochi this entire time?
probably like most of the times.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine. Like we were ignoring it, so it's fine.
If you guys ever want me to come back on, like, this is honestly kind of fun. I have nothing else better to do
We'd love
tonight,
that.
so-
We'd love that for sure. So what would you say? Like, is "Light It Up" your absolute favorite song of his, or is it
Yeah.
your favorite on the album? It's your favorite song.
No, it's my favorite song of his.
Yeah.
Great song. I
Um.
like the one thing that I really love about Pipitochi, I was gonna hit this earlier in the podcast, but like, I love like artists who can rap and sing.
Yes.
Pipitochi can rap and
Yes.
sing. That's what I love about Light It Up, because he's like, we go still light it up. Like,
Yeah.
I just like, I love that.
Yeah, he goes from rapping to singing, and it's beautiful.
And like, Light It Up is that like
Like that one
perfect
person Wish Me Luck.
mix.
Mhm.
What?
Like that one
At
part
the
from
end of
Wish
Wish
Me
Me
Luck.
Luck, normally for the chorus with Raneem Imam, normally he did the ad-libs, but for the last verse he switched from rapping to like singing with her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, that's why I love Light It Up so much. It's just kind of like that perfect melting pot. Like, there's a lot of rap in it, but also the like choir with Renee. He also sings in it and everything like that.
Yeah,
And the
Raneem
beat's
is great.
amazing. Yeah.
I would love to have her on this podcast.
You guys didn't get the reference.
Wait, what'd you say?
You said Renee is great, and I said, oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's what I said on the
because
call.
on the live, yeah. Yeah.
Or Pipitochi.
Yeah.
Pipitochi said that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a great song. I love it all around. It's a great start to the album. I mean, that's a great song to start off. To introduce the album, the vibe the album is going to give. It's just all around, well-rounded, great song.
Yeah, Do you like 39 Seconds at all? Because Anthony, he doesn't care much about that song like I do, and I'm just making sure I'm not the only
I
one.
like a lot more now.
Yeah.
Like I actually like a lot of the songs a lot more than I did from when we actually did the ranking and stuff.
I get that.
Or not ranking, but
get that.
podcast. Like I was being a bit too critical during the thing, but I actually do like a lot of the songs a lot more. Like I'm starting to see what you're talking about with about it too.
So about 39 Seconds, yes, I did listen to it, but I don't think for me it was that memorable because I don't really remember it, and I didn't go back and listen. I only went back and listened to the songs that I actually liked. I don't think 39 Seconds.
I get that. I get that a lot.
It's a good song. It's right next to Trade This. It's right next to, like, I don't remember exactly, but some of the best songs of the album.
I just think I love his, like, how good he is at matching his flow. With all his songs, not just 39 Seconds, but with all his songs.
I don't know if I'm sorry for intruding.
You're good. You're good.
I don't know if you he keeps the same tone. Like I don't know if you saw my edit where it was like was him on the call.
Yes, I reposted that actually. That was tough. That was tough.
Dude,
Every word.
Have a great day, dog.
They say it's lonely at the top. Well, it is what it is. I'ma just take that chance. This the life I wanna live.
There's no vocal difference at all. Like
that was hard.
Like you can see he doesn't use autotune, you know?
No, not at all. He had the same tone. He had the same flow. He had that. He's consistent. And see, Anthony is starting to get why we glaze him.
He was just on call, no preparation or anything, and just starts singing, and it sounds exactly like the song. It's like,
well, it is what it is.
Wow.
He's very consistent. He's very everything.
So,
all right.
I think that was a great talk about Pipichi. Do you have any questions, Pipichi Lover 911?
No, but if you want me back on here, I'll gladly do it. It was kind of
we'd
fun.
love that.
I mean,
we'd love that.
It's good to meet you, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was really fun.
Yeah,
we just sat at Pitochi for an hour. Or Pipichi.
Pipichi.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
thank you
that's
so
the
much.
end to our video. Thank you guys for watching. If you did.
Here's the ad. Here's the ad right here.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching Pipitochi. Please watch this and please join us. Please reach us. We'd love to have you. Same with Thomas Austin, Raneem. We would also love to have you. Thank you guys for watching.
I forgot to set aside something funny to put at the end here. But subscribe.